Good morning, Bangkok. So here we are in front of the Civic Hotel and Residence, also known as the Civic Horizon Hotel and Residence. Looks like a really narrow building, but it isn't that narrow once you're inside. It kind of wraps around. As you can see, these are balconies. So I stayed here in 2 sets, in 2 frames. My first time for 5 nights when I got here to Bangkok, and now 3 nights. The Civic Horizons is conveniently located in this more upscale neighborhood called Ekkamai, E-K-A-M-A-I, also sometimes spelled with 2 Ks, so E-K-K-A-M-A-I, kind of confusing. It's just down the street, literally. That is the BTS station, and that's the line. And not only that, but the bus station, or the bus terminal, is literally also across the street. So location for getting around town is super convenient. And not only that, there's the Gateway shopping mall here and another mall here. So you can't go wrong. Plenty of restaurants and Korean restaurant here, as well as this whole street is lined with restaurants, massage places and whatnot. So why don't we walk into the hotel? It's Monday, so everybody's going to work. From the airport, the taxi, we got a taxi, not a Grab. The taxi was 500 baht. And this hotel has a nice little entry here. There's like a weed shop here. And this is the hotel, the front entrance. It's actually a really cool hotel. I booked on Expedia my first time, and then I go to the second stay. That's just how it worked out price-wise. So why don't we go check it out? You're gonna see that there's a lot of cool things in this hotel. Again, very easy to get to, and I think if you want something that's a bit not as crazy as Asok or whatnot, this is a great area. All right, so let's go check out the room. This time I stayed in room 306. And this is the deluxe suite. So you'll see when you walk in, there's a refrigerator on your left, which is great. It comes with water, which they replenish every day, so you don't have to waste money or time buying water. Plenty of closet space, iron, all that fun stuff. And let's zoom out a little bit. This picture's not as tight. Washing machine has a dryer integrated in it, like European style. And just so you know, if you're wondering where do I get detergent from, they sell it in the lobby downstairs. It's 50 baht. So this is the room. There is a kitchen. You're gonna love this. 306 has these incredible ceilings. These are probably over 20 feet high ceilings. I don't know what's up with that. But you have a kitchen with an induction stove top, as well as a microwave, and obviously utensils and what have you are included, which is great if you're gonna do a little bit of cooking or even just buying food and eating here. There's a nice sectional sofa, a nice big TV, and a work desk. There's a router here, so your internet's nice and strong. There is construction going on across this next door, actually. I will say, I'm staying here in November. I will say that was difficult the first time I got here last week, because I stayed here last week, because I was staying on the 2nd floor, and there were a couple of mornings where they were jackhammering. Normally, I'm never one to complain about noise, but that woke me up and it was very irritating. However, it seems to have subsided. But this is the room. Check this out. Again, those huge ceilings. There's even a chandelier, which I found really interesting. And you can see it's, you don't just have these regular floor to ceiling windows, but you have literally like another floor worth of windows above. So it's kind of a really cool room that way. Let's get into the bedroom. Nice big bed. There's an air conditioner or a mini split in each room. So you have nice cold air. They've really well apportioned, this balcony. And it's almost like 2 balconies in one. So you can open this one for the indoor-outdoor feel, and you still have a second door to go out. You can hear some of the jackhammering, but anyways, it's got this really cool space, so I'm pretty happy with it. Oops. So this is the room. Very spacious. The closet comes with a couple robes and a safe. Now let's take a look at the bathroom. So being an Asian hotel, of course it comes with everything you want, toothbrushes. All the toilets here are the Japanese style that come with the sprays to clean your bottom and whatever else you have. My other room didn't have this, but that's nice. This hotel actually comes with a TV in case you're lounging in your spa here, or your, whatever you call it, your bathtub. Nice big stand-up shower. So really cool, spacious bathroom. And that's the room. So we'll do a recap in a bit, but I'll show you more of the hotel. It's got a beautiful rooftop pool, as well as workout center and things like that. So that's the room, and let's keep going. So this is the second floor, and this is where there are rooms on this floor, because I stayed here last week when I first got here. And it's kind of a lobby area if you just want to hang out during the day as well. So you can actually take your breakfast and eat out here. The cafe is called Nara, N-A-R-A. And I'm not sure if everybody's room comes with breakfast, but mine did. So it's all right. I'll kind of show it to you if I can't disrupt people. Let's go check it out. This is breakfast. All right, so now we're on the 17th floor, or sorry, the 15th floor. That's where the fitness center is. So when I'm staying for only a couple of days somewhere, I do like to get some exercise in. Hotels, gyms are usually very hit or miss. They're never big, but whatever. So here we are at the gym, towels and water. All good quality stuff. There's one of these light fitness machines that basically kind of has everything. One thing I've learned traveling is that you have the normally 3 treadmills. One of them's out of service, as you can see. Beautiful views of the city while you're working out. And then you have some free weights. They don't get super heavy, but this is a hotel gym, so you can't be too fussy. And then of course the bathroom. So this is the gym. It'll do what you need it to do, but as I was mentioning, one thing I learned with traveling is you don't need to have giant jacked up workouts to kind of maintain your fitness. Just doing a little bit every day to keep the muscles flexed kind of is enough, is all you really need to do. So that's kind of it. Let's go check out the second floor where the breakfast is served. All right, so this is on the 12th floor. I wanted to show you guys the swimming pool. It's funny because I think a lot of people don't even notice this is here, and it's one of the best features of the hotel actually, and you'll see why in a second. So you go down these stairs, change rooms and bathroom here, and of course it's the ta-da! This cool swimming pool, infinity edge, that you can just kind of chill out at. And feel like you're away from the city while you're in the city. So you have a gorgeous view of Ekkamai. You can kind of see where everything is. Grocery stores down here, coffee places. I mean, this place is really good. I was skeptical about staying in Ekkamai, And then there's a church or a temple right next door. I was skeptical at staying in Ekkamai because last time we stayed in the Asok area, which is a lot more action-packed. I liked it here, I think, arguably better. It's just a little bit more tempered. It's not as crazy, and there are literally 2 shopping malls, one in front of the hotel and one next to it. So, and it's got a lot of cool restaurants. I mean, this whole city is just a big, giant restaurant, but it's got a lot of cool stuff here. And actually from here, I can show you the bus terminal. So you can see the bus terminal. It's right here. And this is the BTS station. So you just exit the hotel and voila, you're there. Not to mention they have a shuttle service, as I mentioned earlier. So this is the cool kind of area you can just chill out at on the 12th floor, so don't forget about that. What is up, everybody? Mr. International coming at you here with the final review of the Civic Horizons Hotel and Residences here in Ekkamai. So I stayed here a total of about 8 nights. First leg was 5 nights, the second leg was 3 nights. Had a great stay. I was a bit hesitant to stay here, not at this particular hotel, but in the area, because usually when we come to Bangkok, we stay closer to the nightlife and the action, which is a little bit further away, like maybe 10 minutes on the metro. But this time we stayed in a bit more of an upscale area, a little bit quieter, but still equally along the BTS, which is the metro, and also conveniently located across from the bus station. I had a great stay here. There aren't many hotel options yet, surprisingly, here in Ekkamai, which I was surprised about. I just thought there were millions of hotels everywhere in Bangkok. But in this immediate area, we had originally booked an Airbnb, and me wanting a bit more privacy and having I like the maid coming in and the breakfast every morning, we called an audible and we booked a hotel. I'm here with 2 other friends from Los Angeles, and anyhow, so very happy I stayed here. Like usual, I booked the suite and didn't disappoint. Plenty of room, very well kept, and it's a super quiet hotel, notwithstanding the construction next door, which has been manageable. The first couple days were really tough because they were jackhammering, and it was like, normally noises don't bother me, but it was pretty loud. But that seems to have subsided. Check-in was pretty clean and quick. There are restaurants all over here. There are multiple really nice grocery stores. You will not have to go far, if anywhere, to get your meal. So I booked this one. First leg was on Expedia, I believe, and then the second leg was on Agoda. Paid around $100 US a night for the suite, including breakfast. Just so you know, the hotel can offer shuttle service to immediate areas like malls close by and whatnot. You just need to book in advance. And also, if you need a taxi, the hotel can arrange that for you to the, if you're going to Pattaya or similarly just somewhere further like the airport. And what you might find surprising is usually at a hotel things are, the prices are marked up, but I didn't find that to be the case here. I found that even them booking it was cheaper than just going out in the street, so why not let them do it? So that's kind of it for the hotel. So, there's a lot of great things to say about the area and the hotel. It's kind of quaint, the staff gets to know you. Breakfast it's just all right for me. I've had far better, but it's no big deal. We're in Bangkok, where the best food in the world is abundant, so I don't need to be wowed by a breakfast to judge a hotel. Workout center, like I showed you, is great, and if you just want to relax and lounge, the upstairs pool place is fantastic too. So if you're looking for a great place to stay in Ekkamai, I know there aren't a lot of options. I definitely recommend this hotel, and I also recommend getting, paying a few bucks extra and getting a suite. I'm here in November, which is like peak season. You may wonder, how's this peak season? Because it's not July, August. For Asia, Southeast Asia, once you get into the last half of November, you are getting into peak season, because that's just what it is for this part of the world. So you can see the streets are getting, the malls are crowded and whatnot. But one thing I'll say, a little side note, usually I get overwhelmed with crowds, which is why you'll find me in islands most of the time. I found it interesting that I went to Icon Siam, which is a huge mall here, highly recommend. And it was crazy. This must have been Friday night. You couldn't even move. There were just almost too many people. But what I found interesting was I didn't find myself getting overwhelmed with people's energy like I usually do back home in LA. And I think the difference was that unlike back home where everybody's face is down in their cell phone and they're bumping into you and they're rude, even though it's crowded here, people are very respectful and mindful, but everybody kind of bows to you if they're, you know, letting you by and whatnot. So even though it's a crowded place and it gets more crowded during peak season, don't let that distract you too much or dissuade you, because these aren't the same crowds that you might get in a different big city or maybe back stateside. So that's my commentary on that. So highly recommend. I give it the full 69 out of 69 stars on this occasion. There's a full kitchen as I showed you. So if you want to cook some stuff to heat up and you're here for a while, why not? Even the people that live here, food is just so cheap on the street and outside that a lot of people simply don't cook anymore. So that's it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, I check this diligently. I'm always quick to answer any questions you might have. All right, take it easy. I'll see you on the next one.